Greetings Internet, and welcome back for another episode of Fun Size. Yep, indeedy. If you notice the title right down here, you will notice that today's video is about this particular soft drink, which is right in front of me on this table here. By the way, what do you think of the new table? The old one was, well, just not quite cutting it anymore, so we got ourselves this nice, fancy wooden one. With that said, let's see what to talk about with the box. I like the coloration. It's got that nice yellow Peeps color. Oh, excuse me. Had a little water before I started. Anyway, it's got that nice yellow Peeps color, which is very reminiscent of the packaging for the Peeps. And obviously, these cans of Pepsi are the little itty bitty ones. This is only a 10-pack, so that y'all are aware. This is limited edition for the year 2023, which this is. And let's see, what else? What else can I talk about? On one side of the box, we have the cans right here, and then we've got a little blue bunny, and then we've got a pink Peep, and then each individual can has a yellow Peep next to the Pepsi logo. And on this side of the box, we only have the blue bunny, just chilling out over here. And yeah, not much variation on that around the rest of the box. So let's move on to the nutrition facts, because I know y'all are just dying to hear me say what the what the calorie content is, what the nutrition facts are for these. And it is as follows. There are 10 servings per container, and each serving is one can. I was saying that right. Is one can, and the amount of calories per your 7.5 fluid ounce, 222 milliliter, one can serving is 100. Now, another thing to take note of with this, if you weren't aware, in small print right here, it lets you know right off the bat that these are artificially marshmallow flavored Pepsis. Initially, I was thinking it was going to potentially be just like, it was just going to taste like the sugar. You know how Peeps are like a marshmallow that's just covered in sugar? And in case you didn't know that, that's what they are. It's like a little blob of marshmallow that kind of resembles like a baby chicken, you know, a little baby chick. And they were just like, that's kind of cute. Let's throw some sugar on that. Okay, yeah, that looks better. And I got it. By Jove, we can sell these to children around Easter because it looks like little baby chicks. And children love little baby chicks. Yeah, but children don't like eating little baby chicks. They like little baby chicks. Okay, boss, okay, they look like little baby chicks. The kids like the baby chicks. We'll go ahead and make them like that. And then later on, well, I actually don't know what company makes Peeps. Hold on, let me see. Does it say anywhere on here? Chick shape and Peeps bunny shape, a registered trademark of Just Born Incorporated. Okay, so then the people at Just Born Incorporated decided that they wanted to branch out, and so over the last couple of years, we've seen things like the Peeps bunny, we've seen ghosts, we've seen pumpkins, we've seen shamrocks, we've seen eggs, I think. We've seen all kinds of crazy shapes from the Peeps company. I think there's also been skulls and Christmas trees. I could be wrong. My editing self can feel free to throw up a few pictures of just what the different shapes are that they've released over the past few years. On that note, though, let's go ahead and actually pop this box open and get a look at it. If I'm not mistaken, they actually started releasing the Peeps Pepsi last year. It was like a special, you could only get it as like some kind of promotion online. If I'm wrong, feel free to let me know in the comments section down below. If I'm right, good for me. So now, let's go ahead and crack this thing open. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Ta-da! Alright, now as stated before, These are just the little itty bitty mini cans to give you a bit of a size comparison. Here's a bottle of water. These are at least small here in the States. I'm not sure if these are like a normal size can in other countries. And if it is, and you're from that country that has these as like the standard normal size can, feel free to let me know in the comments. Alright. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. For the actual can itself, something they couldn't quite replicate on the box, but hopefully y'all will be able to see it. There are like shapes of the Peeps rabbit and the Peeps chicks in they're like shiny silhouettes. That's what I'm looking for. The background has like shadowy kind of shiny silhouettes of the bunnies and the chicks. That's pretty nifty. Alright, so let's crack it open and let's get a whiff. Okay, first appearances, it just smells like a regular Pepsi, or in this case, should I say, it smells like a Peepsy. Get it? You know, Peeps and Pepsi. It's a bad joke, bad joke. You know another bad joke though? Pepsi in a Coca-Cola glass? I don't give a damn. If y'all know that reference, I'm actually kind of proud of you. Alright. Mainly putting it in this glass because I wanted to see if it had a different coloration than normal Pepsi, which it apparently does not. I was kind of hoping that it would have like a yellow Pepsi or a blue Pepsi, you know, just because, you know, yellow and blue Easter chicks and pink and whatever. That would have been an interesting thing, but I'm not sure how they would pull that off. But anyway, as I stated initially, it smells like regular Pepsi, looks like one too, but it's a breakfast cereal. No, I'm kidding. That would be a very strange thing. If we had those stupid, and I mean stupid, Sour Patch Kids frickin' cereal and all that other stuff, why can't we have soda flavored cereals? Think about it. Be grossed out, but also think about it. The Sour Patch Kids cereal could open up the floodgates for all kinds of crazy stuff in the cereal aisle. With that said, though, I've talked enough. It's time to wet the old whistle, as it were, and take a sip. To your health, everyone. Okay, definitely doesn't taste like a normal Pepsi. That is very sweet. I cannot tell a lie. I honestly could. I'm not being sponsored by this in any way, shape, or form. But I won't lie. It almost tastes like that salted caramel Pepsi without the salt. Just like a caramel kind of thing going on. It's not the greatest Pepsi I've ever had, far from it. It's not the worst one I've ever had. Case in point, that one I just mentioned, salted caramel Pepsi, and yes, I tried it, and yes, I made a video on it, and no, I didn't like it. But this stuff, doesn't taste that bad. How much sugar is in this? Okay, 26 grams of sugar. I don't think that's that bad. Well, I mean, for a can this small, it's probably pretty bad. But you know, for a normal-sized can of Pepsi, it's probably not that bad. Do I recommend y'all go out and get yourself a 10-pack of these? Unless you're having like a tasting party and you've got a bunch of other people you can like give a can so you don't have to drink them all yourself. I'll probably skip out on that. But if you know a friend who's got a pack of these and they're willing to let you have a can, feel free to grab yourself one. It's just very sweet tasting. And I was wrong, it doesn't quite taste like caramel. It has that marshmallow flavor. It's just got the sweetness of that salted caramel Pepsi that I'm thinking of. I don't know why, but every time I think about that, I keep wanting to shudder. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we'll just wrap this up here. There's not really much more to say. I suppose what I should have done in preparation for this was gotten like a thing of Peeps and a thing of regular Pepsi and like done like a taste test or something, you know, like back and forth. But for what it is, this is the video that y'all are getting, and I hope you've enjoyed it. At least I hope you've enjoyed it more than I'm enjoying this. Which is not to say that I don't enjoy it. It's just strange. Marshmallow flavored Pepsi does not sound like it should work. And that's the thing Coca-Cola should have done. I don't remember if I recorded a video on it, but a while back, like within the last couple of years, Coca-Cola partnered with that musician who goes by the name of Marshmello, and the Coca-Cola they made was like a watermelon something or other kind of flavor. If I made a video on that, you'll see the link right up here. I think I've got 1 or 2 more links I can post to this video. If not, then, well, my editing self will let you know. But that's what they should have done. Coca-Cola should have gone the Peeps Pepsi route and should have made marshmallow flavored Coca-Cola. I don't think it would have sold any better, but it would have been interesting. Alright. Pardon. Alright. So with that said, thank you all so very much for tuning in and watching my content. I do truly and greatly appreciate it. If you like what you've seen here today, you know the rigmarole. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon to be notified of future uploads. Once you are subscribed, you'll be glad you did. Feel free to share my videos with your friends if you think they'll like them. If you're not sure, don't worry about it. And this is your old pal Oxleymations saying, Cowabunga, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later.